Why the bear? It is a spring night in May and I am stargazing, waiting for the full moon to candle the sky when a man approaches me in the darkness. Since I was a child, I was taught that to be born girl, I must be aware of uncles and cousins, brothers of friends and sons of neighbors, but never a bear. I was taught that to be born female is to know better than to be out alone, to roam, but only when accompanied, to cover my body to avoid becoming prey, but not to a bear. Statistics say one of women's worst fears is sexual violence. A bear attack can last 10 to 15 minutes. Sexual assault lasts years. Dismembers soul from body, leaves long-term side effects of self-harm by gaslight, and teaches how to live a lifetime playing dead. Not all men are dangerous. Not all bears attack. A bear wouldn't apologize after and promise to never do it again. If caught, a bear wouldn't be released with a slap on the wrist or a fist pump. Since I became woman, I have spent decades stitching wounds and not from a bear. Grew new pieces of myself to fill spaces my needle and thread of therapy and numbing couldn't mend. Called my soul back to this body with ceremony and sacrifice. Smudged with sacred herbs, crowned with clouds of cigar smoke swirling from the mouths of women who would have also chosen the bear. Pulled the sorrow at my neck until the words to tell my story came guttural and growling, feral and free, as if I too were bear. Studies say wandering in nature is a powerful way to help heal trauma. Does this still work if I don't feel safe enough to meditate with eyes closed? The nature of bears is unknown to me. The nature of a man in the darkness, too familiar. Which predator should I fear most? An encounter with a bear can lead to death. My story would end there. An encounter with a man can kill me each time the truth or dare of my story is questioned, but never comforted. Why was I alone? What was I wearing? How could I be so stupid? It is a spring night in May and I am stargazing, waiting for the full moon to candle the sky when a bear approaches me in the darkness. Does this version of my story make me more believable? I have already faced my worst fear, clawed my way back. So when asked if I would rather encounter a bear or a man while walking alone in the woods, I will always pick the bear.